Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're doing good. We're going to be streaming today, the 2nd of August. I can't believe it's August. Um, as you can see, we're going to play some Dash. Shout out to Patrick. Thanks for the list. I historically have been so disinterested in playing Dash. I've never played a constructed game with the deck at all, with the hero. So, with the announcement of Bright Lights and Teklo Vossen, a Mobro of mine, I feel the need that I should try to learn a little bit about the mechanologist class. So, and the Hannabi blaster just is a really cool weapon. So we're just going to do that and try to blast everybody and see how that goes today. And maybe like learn a few things on what happens in the list. So the basics from what I understand of this list is we're just trying to go boost, 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 and not pitch any cards, basically. The idea, is just do a buttload of damage, basically. And then we kind of have a pistol sideboard anti-fatigue disruption package going on down here too, and a little bit of wizard tech. But I'm just hoping for just run-of-the-mill decks so I can just kind of play my game plan, which seems like the most fun. So I think this is a pretty standard good cards list and should be pretty straightforward to play. And hopefully we'll get to see some VMAXs happen. Pretty fun. But I mean, I've never really been interested in this class until the Bright Lights announcement, and just like getting to see kind of what they're going to do with the class, like getting to basically boost in your armor off of attacking seems like so cool. And who knows what those armor pieces are going to be like or what they're going to do. I mean, they got to be pretty crazy, because you're either going to like cost you your action point to put them on, or like you have to find them through RNG. So they got to be like pretty worth it to cost a whole blue at instant speed and having boosted them. So seems cool. And since Teklo Vossen is a mustache dude, and I'm a mustache dude, I got to play him. So here we go. Sound off in the chat if you're listening and you're hanging out and you're not subscribed to the channel. You got to subscribe for at least 60 seconds before you can talk in the chat. Just I feel like that's pretty standard operating procedure here, so we just don't get spammed with sex bots. So we got the deck link here. Boom. Classic instructed, public. Let's start a game on up. Got some good tea going on here. Look at that. Love it. Icelander. Awesome. I guess we go first. Use that. Go to town. How many blues does this deck run normally? That's a good question. 20. And we have access to 3 more. And what would we take out? VMAX probably? That's what we're going to do. Looking at the list over here in this other tab. So we'll go to deck. which we're here. We'll take out VMAX's Pipe Dream, put in these blues, and just see what happens, huh? Let's double check our equipment. Blaster, AB3, 23 blues. Going first. Let's see. Maybe Hyperdriver. Teklo Core, I think we're going to go with because we're going to get more resources here and we can arsenal a card, is what Patrick said. Or he said the opposite and I messed it up. So we'll see what happens. Well, BIOS update seems like a great card to pop in here right away. And then we can just Combustible Courier. I suppose, since we got 2 resources, or we can save it. Let's, nope. Let's go with this. Yeah, we want to boost just in case we hit something, I suppose. We don't want to break Achilles. That's pretty good. We're not going to do... Well, we could do some damage here and not have an arsenal card, but I think we're just going to pass. I feel like having an arsenal for these big combat chains is going to be important. Look at that. Rewarded. We don't care. That's vanilla damage. I think we're trying to race, so we'll find out. Insidious Chill is a huge bummer, but that's okay. Let's play the zipper hit. Yes, we're going to boost. Pass. And we'll try to end with one of these zeros in deck, I think. I will pay 0 and you can dominate me, mommy. Hee hee. Or since we have a frostbite, we maybe will just put high speed impact into our arsenal. Here comes 0 to 60. Yes, we want to boost. Yep. Could do high speed impact and then we have some resources and we can save T-Bone just because it's free. That's my guess. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, we got to boost it. Got to get those counters. And then we'll pass. You gonna shoot me? I'll prevent 2. Not bad. Put that in our arsenal. Now we have no extra resources, which sucks. We have 2 blues. Could just discard a zipper hit, but those are pretty good attacks. Cold Snap is revealed, so we won't get punished on our turn, really. So, yeah, we'll pitch. Let's see, we have access to 4 resources and we'll need to pay, so we'll block 2. And then we'll pay 2. T-Bone. Yeah, we're going to boost it. That's crazy. That has a defense value. That's cool. Uh-huh. Yeah. We'll pay 0. Freeze my arsenal. Pass. Boy, that blizzard would have been pretty good right there. Let's see. We could do that to gain 2 resources for no reason, or we could just fling zipper hit. Either way, we got to pitch the other zipper hit. Nah, we don't. We're not gonna boost it. Maybe should have done a pistol plan, but that's okay. Nice. Sink below. Haven't been able to establish another item. Teklo Pounder would be pretty great here, actually. Well, it costs too. Poppycock. We can maybe use some armor here. You know, get some value out of it earlier. That way we can kind of save the pulse wave, which that'll be cool. Potentially. And then hopefully we don't get lit up here. I do not see us coming back from this at all now. Fighting spirit. Well, take 7. See what happens. Turn off your scar for a scar. BIOS update. Oof, would be good if we hit it, you know? But it just gives them like a window here to shoot me. So we're just gonna not play it. We're gonna use it to pulse wave, maybe. Well, that's great news for us that it was a sink below an arsenal. That's great news. Okay, awesome. We can do the other T-bone and we'll get the Goliath gauntlets, I guess, which is pretty great. We love that. And now we can Foundry Heart. I don't know why we need to cancel. We don't need to. We don't need to. Forgot it costs 1. Yeah, we're going to boost. And then we're going to pulse wave harpoon, which is great. That's going to be fun. Haha. Do we want to boost? Sure. Does it Do we want a Hannabi blaster here for 5? Let's see. Choose an action card with less defense equal to. So basically anything in his hand, their hand. No, we got our counter. But we'll get to choose a card they get to defend with, which will be nice. Well, this is a poo-poo hand. We'll just take the damage out of there. So that's pretty good. They could fuse with Ice Eternal, but it's not a super great use of it. Ooh, this was a card in their hand. That's pretty unfortunate. That was not great. That was not super great. We could just discard. All is bad. All is bad. And then we're just going to take 5 and then pay the 2. So that means they just have Blizzard in hand. They have nothing in hand. That's pretty good. Our turn is utter dog crap, though. This is how it always is like you play a new deck on Talishar, and they're like, here is this complicated matchup. You know? Enjoy. We'll Hannabi them here. Just pretty good damage. Yeah, there we go. They're happy with that. I guess they were not happy with that. Add that to arsenal. Scar for scar. Smart. Block there. This is definitely all over for us. For sure. We're done for. Boost that, baby. Okay. Makes sense. What is going to happen? Hmm. 5 damage. I got 1. Let's just prevent 1. Okay, yeah, then Storm Striders. That's all right. We knew we were dead. I don't know. Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go. You won't die. But you have Emeritus Scalding, so I am dead. And I can't pay for that, so we're going to pass. Pay for Emeritus Scalding. I guess if it's a blue, they don't kill me. None of these things are cheap. Well, we can prevent 3. Blammo. Then they shoot me with Waning Moon. Nope. Storm Striders, even worse. There you go. Good game. I'll prevent 2. Okay. Let's try this again, huh? And we just also might be playing like the worst deck into what's floating around. You know what I mean? So, we'll see how that goes as well. But we're learning here. We're learning how to dash and how to Hannabi blaster. Oh, that's fun. Huh. Let's see what my notes say for this matchup, or what we should do. Well, I think we're going to get wrecked by Riptide. Also. Well, let's see what happens. Let's start with Hyperdriver, since we started with Tekla Core last time. Well, that's pretty good. Is it too crazy to have a core and a hyperdriver at the same time? Is that too crazy? Uh-huh. Riptide. What a cool hero. This person needs to figure out how to play their turn here. Please. Thank you. I will block with all of my cards. So I guess we're going to try to boost into then ending the chain with the Teklo core is kind of the idea here, I think, for me. Yeah, we'll just T-bone into Teklo core and save 0 to 60, I think. I guess we can also use 0 to 60 here. Well, I don't know if magnetic shockwave in Arsenal is that great. Wow. That's amazing. We just got that out of the way early, though. So that's great. There goes our core, though. So that's fun. Ooh. Yeah, let's activate Teklo Core with our one resource. And then we can just play both of these out. And we get a counter on Hannabi, which that'd be good. Hey, Thomas Dowd, what's up, dude? Thanks for hanging out. It's also helpful that your voice says, or I mean, your name says your name. So that's pretty good. Should have had Burdens of the Past sideboarded for this matchup. Nah, I think we'll pass. Add that to Arsenal. Get a bigger turn here. Love it. Love it so much. Love it so much. Here we go. Boost away. We're just boosting. Already got collapsing trapped. It was fine. Not even that big a deal. You know? Throttle. Boosting. There goes a VMAX. That's okay, I guess. I guess you just can't get attached to any cards you boost. Come on, bro. This is why they invented the gotta undo button as a gotta ask first. I think we go zipper hit here, and then we can Arsenal T-bone. You know? So it's, what does Hannabi Blaster even read? Third time you play a card, so you don't even need to boost. No, we don't need to boost. Save a card in deck. Puts a counter on it. Nice. We're just going to, I guess, have to get this Hannabi Blaster as big as possible. Try to run them out of cards, even though I'm down 20 cards already. Which is pretty wild. Scout the periphery. Load a trap. Love it. Absolutely love it. Gosh. All right. I don't think we care about damage at all, because they're just going to shoot me to death. I mean, fatigue me. Harpooning in from sack. Fly fish fab. Nice. Do you use a harpoon when you're fly fishing? Tee hee hee. I know that's not true. That's probably not how you fly fish. Here we go. Boost it. Last resource off hyperdriver. Get the perchies. It's pretty good. Probably get another piece of equipment here. We'll see what they give us. Ground of Providence makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well, zipper hit is more damage. Guess I could have blocked with one card. Tar pit trap. Nice. So we're definitely going to save Pulse Wave. Which I don't know if it's actually that impactful in this matchup. We maybe didn't need to boost there. So we're left with 2 cards in hand. We don't have to boost either one of them, but we do want to save save one in Arsenal. So I think we're just going to pass. We just want to boost, have 3 boosties every turn. Fly fish fab, LOL, I wish. Yeah. I remember as a kid, a neighbor had like a harpoon, rubber band harpoon situation. You know, not like a gun. And that was kind of cool. You know? Cool thing to get to use or do. Think we were doing something cool. 3, 4, we go 5, take 5. Let's just armor block here. And maybe we can get rid of, I guess Spark of Genius is cool. Gets us a thing. It draws us a card. I guess that's cool. It's just a pretty expensive hand. We'll just do that card. Nice. Less expensive now. Well, now we're going to get their trench. So that's fun. Yeah, we want to boost that thing. Yep. I don't know if Spark of Genius does anything for us at all. I guess it goes and gets us a Teklo core, which is pretty sweet. So that's pretty sweet because that's free. Yeah, we want a boosty. We want to boosty. Nice. Glad Riptide players in the chat, knowing that not having trench now is going to be upsetting. What a bonus. Uh-huh. Great. Love it. Sigil. So fun. I just want to boost my cards around, you know? But we'll see what the end game is like here. I will pay 0. Get a Teklo core. Drew a card. That's interesting. Could break Achilles. But I bet I have to save that for like a cool turn. Forgot that card drew a card. That's just insane. No. Let's Arsenal. I guess we'll Arsenal that. I guess we'll have to live with this card forever. Pass. Who cares? 7 damage. Who cares? We basically can play out all of these cards, which is pretty fun. So we play BIOS, firsties, just in case we get an item, which would be another Teklo core. They played a Sigil. Or maybe a Pounder. A Pounder would be great here. That would help push some damage. Yes, we want to boost. I don't feel confident in this at all. I guess we also could have zipper hitted there, but that's okay. Hit effects don't trigger this link. Well, there's no hit effect, so we're not going to pay. Nope. But gonna ping me for a damage, I guess. Let's play a zipper hit. Yes. And I don't think Pulse Wave helps us at all, because they might not even have an action card. But that's okay. No, we don't need to boost it. Just another 4 damage coming at you. We do really need to see a VMAX would be really good to get to Arsenal. Yeah, we're going to say you have to block with that, sir. Sir Riptide. Guess we also could have boosted there just in case we want to hit a BIOS update. I mean, some other type of item. But we didn't even draw into one, so it was fine that we didn't do that. Okay. I don't think dominate is going to matter at all. That's okay, but maybe we'll bait an extra block. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. That's very cool. What's the way to go about this? We have one resource. So we can go 0 to 60. Into pulse wave. This blue doesn't really help our cost curve out at all. So I guess we could do throttle. Why not? Yeah. At this point, I don't know why they don't just full block everything. Nah, we don't need to boost either. But we can kind of see if we can get something to block with here. Both of those are bad. But we'll do seek and destroy, I suppose. We got 4 counters on the blaster. Is that going to be enough? This is pretty annoying. I've let them get too much value. So we're going to play 0 to 60. So we're going to block this out. Because we can. I'll slow them down a little bit. Boost. Down to 13 cards in deck. It's not looking good, team. Play that out. Now, hopefully that lets us get a VMAX off, but I think it'll be a little too late. Especially when they seek and destroy me here. Balls. Can we get there, though? I don't even know if we can. We'll have 2 resources, so we're going to go here. And then... and then we need to 3 or more times we got to boost. So we got to play all of these. And we don't have the ability to. And there's somehow... Maybe there isn't a pounder in this particular configuration. Well, this BIOS update is not helping us whatsoever. And we can't block this out unless we spend 3 cards and lose the VMAX. So we just go there, I guess. Which is good for them no matter what. We're definitely not getting there. But we're going to play it out and see what happens. So at least we can play this. No, we need these cards that we have in our deck left. They're going to take 6, Tar Pit Trap, even better. Nope, don't want to pay. Pass. So now we need 3 boosters. We've done it. We've done it. Who cares? I feel like it's a win when you get to play VMAX, you know? That's like a pretty big win. Moral. We get the moral victory on this one. Get the moral victory. And we'll definitely Hannabi Blaster here. So we'll go... yeah, we'll use that as the last one in the combat chain. Yes. Here go our cards. Ooh. Frailty trap. I have 2 frailties now. Awful. Heck yes, we want a boost. Double frailties though on the when we can break boots and hit him with a Hannabi blaster is pretty much a bummer, man. And that's from Arsenal, so it only really comes in for 10. What a total bummer. Break boots. We're gonna do the thing. Buzzsaw trap, huh? Ha! Take that. Three cards in hand. Laced with inertia. Is this 7 damage? This guy's mean. It's a mean move. You know? Totally mean. All right. I guess we'll concede now. Spike pit trap. We'll hit him with the old good game. Concede. Main menu. Homepage. All right. Let's try one more time, see what happens, and then we'll probably correctly sideboard for whatever this matchup is going to be. But see, this is what it's all about. This is how everybody's early games into a hero look like. You're like, I have this idea of a deck. I just want to kind of see if it works. And then you instantly come up against problems, and you're like, what do I do there, you know? Also, my notes from Patrick are not great. I don't understand. Also, pretty funny, he has high octane in here. And in these 4 sideboard packages, he cuts them in all of the matchups. Which is pretty funny. I think these are all of the same. And he didn't change the sideboard options for any of them. That's hilarious. All right. That's funny. Thomas Dowd. And then I started blasting. Yeah, totally. More like getting blasted. Ooh, maybe I need to actually refresh that page. And that's why they'll look different. Let's hope so. Hey, there you go. Now I do have real notes. Great job, Patrick. Thanks. Okay. Maybe we're never going to get another game. Who knows? Who knows, chat? Anyway, what are y'all up to while we wait for an opponent? Let me know. What's happening? What's going on? Is it fun watching your hero just get blasted off the board, not knowing what they're doing? Is that fun? Are we having fun? All right, who we playing? Flameheart NL. Is this a straight race? Let's see what we have, what we are omitting here. Just no hyperdriver. So what does that mean? Okay, so we start with core then. I have too many tabs open. There we go. I think that's the way to go. We'll find out. So we want Teklo core. We can get a counter. This is incredible. Nice. And they didn't choose to run Husk, which is cool. Ooh. If we block with stuff, intimidate. So we just need, well, I guess it doesn't matter which one we block with it, but we'll block there. We'll block there. Whew. All right. All right. Let us T-bone. Really weird we're not going to get to use any of these resources, though. So maybe Pounder. Who knows? Guess we should have figured out if we were going first or second there. That's interesting that that has defense value. I'm learning so much. Yep. This is defensive Levi with Hexagore. This is weird. But maybe awesome? We'll find out. Could go very poorly for us or very good. Let's see. Fly Fishing Fab working remotely from Panera. Oh, nice. How's the bread? Thomas Dowd, are you prepping for Teklovossen? Hell yes, I am. Of course, probably their play patterns are going to be wildly different, but that's okay. But yeah, what the hell do these cards do? What are these game plans? What is going on? You know? What is going on? What I think could be, oh geez, Blood Rush already. What could be pretty cool about Teklovossen is that you potentially don't need like elder equipment. Well, this hand is just such gas. But we'll block with just the one card we don't need. Is just that like, since he's gonna like put on, oh, brutal, absolutely brutal pummel. That he's gonna be putting on his mech suit. That like you won't need Teklo Foundry Heart, so it's like a potentially a hero you can just get from that one set, which is, you know, obviously pretty appealing, you know, in terms of like the equipments and that sort of thing you need most of the time to like play other heroes, you know. So I hope that is the case, because it seems like it's going to be with the whole base Evo equipment mechanic and getting too equipped it and that sort of thing. Now, against this Levi, when does this Hexagore come into play? That's what I want to know. When are they gonna shoot me with it? I think we boost into Hannabi Blaster here. Thomas says, still helps to get an idea of the core class stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it does. Two of our local players really like Dash, so I've gotten to play against Dash quite a few times, so across the table I understand what's happening. You know, I at least know what all the cards do. How to sequence all of the cards, that's a little different. They don't have any blood debt, so they just don't even care right now. They just don't even care. What are they thinking right now? What are they thinking? They're like, should I block this? Maybe they got a phone call. Maybe I'm going to get to claim victory because my opponent is inactive. We'll send them the hello message. There we go. They did it. They blocked. Now they only have 2 cards in hand. And this thing has overpower, right? Yeah, so let's get some damage in. Let's get some damage in. That's how you win the game. You damage them. If we didn't know that at home. Do. Nice. The Hannabi Blaster is also the coolest looking weapon that Mechanologist has, for sure. We can go Courier into Harpoon into another core, I suppose. That's kind of cool. An Arsenal Magnetic Shockwave, I suppose. This doesn't have boost on it, though, so it seems like a really bad one to Arsenal. And it doesn't have boost, so it doesn't power up the Hannabi. So why is this even in here? I think we probably just gotta set up a bit. We're still gonna do that line of play. Yeah. That's the move. As far as I can tell. Excuse me. I'm also absolutely home alone today. Makes for a relaxing stream. Wife is out doing science, and the dog is at daycare, being social, which is great. You know, I was like actually nervous for my dog to go to doggy daycare. I was like, I won't get to see them, etc. What if they get picked on? I felt like a parent at that moment. Nice. Well, that was just awesome that we let that hit. Now that comes in for 7. We're getting a ton of value now. Why not just block with the hooves? Don't get that. You definitely want to block with those at some point. But that's okay. We all make mistakes and forget. All of their cards cost too much. Block too good. Blocking with Boneyard Marauder. Awesome. Now you're blocking with hooves. Okay. 0. Right. And the reason you do this is because then it draws you a card to Arsenal. And we're not even upset that it's zipper hit blue. We're not even upset a little bit. We are upset at this hand. We are upset at this hand. Could go get a pounder. Pounders cost 2, though. So we'd have to pitch 4 resources. Yikes. But I guess we do have 2 resources just happening. So that's kind of cool. Blue Dread Screamer. The clock has started. What did they banish? They did get a 6. Incredible. Because there's a lot of non-6s in there. That's ballsy. We could Providence into a better card than Zipperhead. To get an actual other boosting card of purpose. Let's try that. Not bad. Still not 3 boosties. But I guess we will take it. Hardened Crosstrap. Big attack. Swinging big. I literally don't need those 2 resources. But we could get a pounder at the end of boost, play this, etc. So let's just block with these things. Because now they're on a bit more pressure. Oh, they still don't even have blood debt. This is crazy. Is this like a blood debt list? No. They have some blood debt. Running some good cards. We'll play Bios. Has upside. 0 to 60. Boost this bad boy. Did not get one. Grasp of Darkness is also interesting. Interesting inclusion. Interesting maneuver here, blocking with so many cards. I find that very, very interesting. What just happened? Didn't I hit an attack? Yes, I do want to boost it. Thank you. VMAX gone. Really hardened you up. Boy, haven't been able to Hannabi blast here. That's been challenging. We want to pay 4 total, I believe. Get that bad boy. Pass. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, it's the time in which this doesn't have boost. These 2 have boost. So we can go Courier into high-speed pitching payload. Or T-bone, etc. And we can arsenal this maximum velocity. But we're going to use Courier first because it's going to do the most damage with the pounder. Is our plan here. Boy. Nice. That's pretty good for us. Gonna chip in some more damage. Oh, right. Because it was Beast Within, that's why they got a card. Got it. Got it. It's like, what happened? They should have 2 cards in the end. They should only have 2. Awesome. And that hit. What value? Maybe should have done high speed impact there. Didn't really realize what was happening. But I guess that's okay. Get one more point of damage in. Excellent. I would love to redo that myself. Sure, you can chat to me, person. Or maybe they don't want to chat. No, we don't need to boost here. No, we don't need to boost here. It's going to be pretty hard to play VMAX, though, with both of our cores gone. But we'll do our best. We will do our best. Pass. Now, at least we know their turn isn't going to be super crazy. Well, Blood Rush is helpful. 1 resource, 2 resource, 3 resource, 5, 6 resource. We have 1 blue. We can get up to 4 resources. It's the best we can do. This may be stuck here for all eternity. Interesting that they've chosen to banish that card. I guess they will get to draw a card. Very interesting here. I think we're just going to take 8. I don't see why we would do anything else. Aha. That's a good banish. That's pretty good. I approve. Why not go to 11? Why not? Still no blood debt back there. Which is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But we're pushing a lot of damage. So, going to be hard for them to deal with it. That's totally fine, as long as we're stripping cards. That's all that really matters here. Because we will get another counter on Hannabi. And we should be okay with flinging that at them, because that'll chip in the damage we kind of want to have happen here, especially since we'll have Pulse Wave. Choose an action card with defense less than or equal to X, where X is the number of times you've boosted. So basically get everything here if we boost it. Yeah, and that doesn't get us there. If we pay 1, we get 2. This costs 1. If it was free, we could max velocity here. Yeah, we do. We do, and it has dominate. Yes. Let us not undo that again. They figured it out. What's happening? That costs 1. That costs 2. So we're going here. That seems much better. And pummel is the other card. Perfect. So that won't get go again. If only we had 2 resources. And then we'll shoot him. Shoot him with the blaster. Excellent. They have 1 blue pummel. Oh boy. What a hand of cards. What a hand of cards. Well, let's pitch this throttle. And I guess we'll establish this Teklo core. And then that will help us play this VMAX out, hopefully on our next turn. We love it that they're pitching 2 cards. Means we can't die. Yeah, we want to boost that. Thanks everybody who's here watching me muddle through how to play Dash. We got to remember that they have a blue pummel in Arsenal, and to not get caught out by that. Well, we can play VMAX by pitching VMAX. Playing a Dread Screamer here. They don't have any resources. They also cannot play anything from Banish, which is pretty huge. And Hexagore costs 2. So I think we're okay here. We're okay there. Yikes. Stressful. Little baby T-bone. Boost it. It's too bad we didn't get 3 boosts last time. We would have really loved to have a Hannabi here, but that's okay. But that is okay by me. To bonus. And if we don't win this game, that's okay, because it's another VMAX moral victory, which is pretty awesome. Which we're pretty happy about that. And they definitely got to block this thing. Are they going to pop Grasp of Darkness here? Defense reaction? Or are they just giving up? Come on. Oh. What a tease. Didn't even let us VMAX there. Such a bummer. Come on. Let us play it through. Let us use the VMAX. You know? That's what we're here for. Is to play this ridiculous guy. I will never forget the first time this happened to me when learning the game. Shout out to friend Troy. We're like playing a game. I've got my like Viscerai deck. It's right after Crucible. I'm like Mauve Skies. I have Go again. This is the best thing ever. I'm just like not blocking their attacks, etc. And then all of a sudden at the end of a chain, a max velocity comes out. And I was like, what the F? This is a thing? And it was crazy. What up, Carlos? Looks like he had Deadwood, Rumbler, and Doomsday in hand. LOL. Oh, right. Yep. Can't block. Well, that works, I guess, as two. Guess it works also. Anyway, blew my mind that max velocity was like a thing you could do after like freaking a combat chain sometimes with dash, which is crazy. See, that's why. See, I know Carlos from back in the day when he was a dash player. Now he's just a wizard player. Well, what do you think, chat? Should I play one more, or are we bored to death and we're all going to go on with our lives? What do you guys think? Also, it's now August. Calling Birmingham banner. Calling Birmingham. This is the weirdest meta I've got to say as well, in my opinion. I don't know if it's good, if I like it, if it's fun. I'm unsure. Jury's still out. One more. Okay. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's great. Just on a random Wednesday. Tell you what, October cannot come fast enough. But I feel like I'm going to be a poser now that it's a... Come on, dude. Do we got to play against Kano? Yes. They don't want to play against me. Great job, them. Yeah, feeling like a poser because so many people love Dash so much. So many. I think we're going to go first here. Got to read my notes. But like, I do not, you know? And if I start playing Mechanologist, am I going to feel like a loser? Or a poser? Or are the dowry of the Dash going to just be psyched to have another person on their side? Let's see. Well, what do I do against Azuri? I don't know. We're going first. What do I do here? Too many tabs open. That's not it. That's it. Driver Hannabi. Let's do that. I don't know what the real difference is here, but we're going first, so we can start out with a hyperdriver, and we can use that to gain resources, I think is what we're going to do. What do you think? What do you think, folks? Think that's a plan? I think it's for sure a plan. So we can boost T-Bone, get a counter on Hannabi, and so we can boost T-Bone, Foundry Heart, gets us 2 resources to play Zipper Hit, gets a counter on Hannabi, and then we can Arsenal Maximum Velocity. Is that the move? Play into the ultimate play where we do 3 attacks, max velocity, break boots, and then blaster them at the end. I think that's what we do, right? That's what we're trying to do here. Trying to meme. Pretty good, all of their equipment blocks, and we can definitely get it over the course of the match if we can double T-Bone here. Get a high value target. Activate Foundry Heart. Hell yeah. We're freaking gaming now, dude. No, we do not need to boost here. 2 more cards, I suppose. It's going to be tough, though. I'm just going to get CNC'd at instant speed. I guess that's fine, though. I guess that is fine. Another VMAX, huh? I would need 3 resources. This would need to be a blue. So we can go 0 to 60, 0 to 60 in Pulse Wave Harpoon off of the Hyperdriver. The Hyperdriver resource. Actually, we can VMAX this turn because we go 0, 0, Foundry, use Pulse Wave, and we have VMAX to pay for VMAX. Okay, right? That works out. That's 3 resources we would need. Yeah. What are we switching into? Ooh, Shakedown. That's a bummer. Our plans are all over. What do you think they get rid of? Pulse Wave? Our dreams are over. Well, now we really can't do it. Interesting they got rid of that, though. This is fine, I guess. Because maybe we do boost Pulse Wave and shoot them with Hannabi. We'll see how they block. And if we can chip any damage. Wow, that's really good for us. Because of, I mean, I guess they can always use black text, but we can get one of these other pieces if we can ever use double T-bone, which is pretty great. I'm pretty into that. Yeah, we'll boost it. We'll shoot the blaster. Coolest weapon. It's so cool. Give and take, so they can't do a go wide turn. What's the other thing? Shred. Blue shred. And then we don't know what the other card is. Interesting. Love it. Ay, ay, ay. Ha! I have this BIOS update to stop you on this infiltrate potentially. Joke's on you. They pitch the blue shred. Use the armor already? Get blown out? What does it matter, though, if they pay one of my boosty attacks? Ooh, surgical is pretty good. Surgical is pretty good. But my hand sucks anyway, so that's totally fine. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. And now we will get a resource that we can't use. There we go. Let's play that out. Ha! Now we still can't VMAX, which is not good. Because we just want it for the moral victories here. This card sucks, right? Or is it good? I don't know. I guess it could be good at the end of this combat chain. Actually. Because we all have enough resources to get there. Vanilla damage. I'd laugh at you. Nice. And we can use this BIOS update to maybe block whatever the hell this BS is. There we go. Switchblade. Humble. The best case scenario. The best case. How's this going to work out? Well, yes. Then we somehow need 3 more resources, which I think we can do that, right? If we use Foundry Heart as the next thing, that gets us there. Which that's pretty cool. Foundry. And this does have boost. We do want to boost it. There go all my good cards. I guess in real life, you do get to see what kind of happens off the top here, which you're maybe sad about. But in digital land, I'm not even looking over there. Who cares? Just care about this number. How many are left? Blammo. Dominate. I've boosted twice. Why is it only 1? I guess it doesn't have dominate also. Oh, because I didn't boost it. Defending hero must defend with X equipment they control, where X is the number of times you have boosted this combat chain. Did I only boost once? Am I high? Ooh. It's because Teklo Foundry Heart. That's why. That broke the combat chain. Rookie dumb mistake. Rookie dumb. Dumb rookie. I don't know how you would have done that anyway, but oh well. Oh well. Ugh. Ugh. Are they going to shred me? This is 1, 3, 4, 5. And we get 2, 3, 4. Probably do it with Foundry Heart. Unfortunate. Oh well. We'll use Providence here. Arsenal card. Well, I'll tell you what, to just all of the decks that are out there, Hannabi Blaster Dash is not the way to go. I feel they going into, what do you think here? Codex? Nothing. They don't even have any silver. I don't understand that. What am I missing? What am I missing on that one? Don't know what's happening. What is happening? Do I even have anything to Spark of Genius? There's a Techlocore. There's the one Hyperdriver. There's the other Techlocore. I don't think I run 3. Blocking for 9. That's fun. Could play it just to draw the card to get the 3 boosts off, I suppose. Is that bad? Feels bad, right? I can't even. No. Nope. Well, that's awesome that I have to force him to block. That's pretty incredible. What a move. Ooh, Techlo Panda. Both of those establish a pounder, maybe. Or we could just go for damage and go into these 3 attacks into the blaster again. Don't know. But now they really have to give me a really valuable piece of equipment here. There goes the other pounder. Flick knives. That's awesome. We love that. Too bad we don't have another T-bone. That would be huge. That would be huge. Who knows how much they care here about me doing this? Not really sure. Yeah, very little. They're just looking to disrupt me here. But they're going to have to pay the price of taking it to the face. And I won't have an arsenal. So this is fine with me. I'm not going to block. Got the life lead. It's got to be a surgical. And either way, we're like okay. You know? We're okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think you probably take the high-speed impact. But we'll see what they choose. Maybe they'll take the VMAX, which would be the best, because I don't really care. Because I don't really care. Do. That seems fair. That seems fair there. And I don't even think I'm going to boost. I'm just going to play that. Arsenal this free card. Hopefully come back with some more damage. But could get CNC'd at instant speed here, which would not be the worst. It's just damage, really. No counter on the blaster, though. Oh. A bloodrot box. Well, at this point, I maybe should have pistoled them, but still pretty hard matchup, I think, for Dash into Azuri. Period. 5, go again. Also raw damage. It's fine. We don't even have cards left. Codex, pretty good. Not bad at all. Leave no witness. That's pretty good. Weird they didn't spiders bite me, though. Because I can just block this for free anyway. I mean, I have Spark of Genius, which is fine. Just interesting. Tunic, please. Thank you. Probably a little bit too late on that one. Let's get this combustible courier off. We'll play this 0 to 60, get a counter, hopefully get another counter next turn. And with our 4 cards, somehow push some damage. Or we just save it, I guess. But would like to be able to Hannabi next turn, if I can. Would love to also just turn into a mechanoid, but we don't have those cards, so we're not doing it. Yep, pass. We'll take 2 damage. No, I don't want to pay 3. There we go. Rewarded. Please be for 7. Oh, 5. Pass. Lethal? This doesn't block. Stupid. Why do we have cards that don't block? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Down to 7 cards in deck. Boy, they go fast, I'll tell you what. It's interesting. It's very interesting. What a weird hero. Or not a weird hero, but a different type of hero. Wow. Awful. Play that. Oh, didn't want to add that to Arsenal. But that's fine. Block. Concede. Good game. Okay. All right. Let's transition, shall we, over to the other thing here. Okay. Aha. That's the button. Okay. Well, the excitement I had for getting to Hannabi Blaster everything is very low now, and it's impossible to play this deck. Yep, rough matchup, but that's okay. I mean, kind of learned what some of these cards do, how to sequence some turns. Like Dash 101 is like free boost, hyperdriver triggers, and you can just cash that in with Teklo Foundry Heart for 2 resources, which that's pretty cool. that feels very efficient and very fun. So we like that. Learning that. Other than that, yeah, seems cool. Seems like a cool deck, cool hero. I'm just pretty excited personally to become Iron Man or a Transformer or whatever. So if anybody wants to talk about anything in the chat, now is your time before I get out of here. Let's see here. This is also one of the best artworks, I think. Just love this character. It seems really cool. T-Bone was our spoiler card back in the day. The only one we've gotten was T-Bone. Cool, we got a card that's like such a staple for the deck, but would love to get another one if that were possible. Anyway, so I don't know if this person actually has blue hair or if that's kind of green, but if we look at some of the key art from the IGN article, there's like a giant, well, maybe I'll pull it up here in a second. There's like a giant mech robot that we can see Dash is working on, and then there's another character with like blue hair, and I wonder if that is Maxwell going to be there as well. Because that would be one of the few times maybe that we have spoilers, where is this, that we've seen like a hero on a card become a hero like in the game, I think. Did this switch over to this? Ooh, it did. Okay. So then if we scroll down and we go here into this big photo, let's see how this is playing out here. Then if we zoom in, boom. Is this the same character? Here's Dash. No goggles, obviously. But maybe they have their goggles off. Wearing a slightly different outfit. But this could be the third hero in the set. So just something to think about and look at, etc. Which this is a pretty cool piece of art, I'll tell you what. And it super does not fit into what we've normally seen in Flesh and Blood, you know, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Hot gear, build your body. You know, golden blue or bulb, not sure. Yeah, pretty cool, I think, anyway. It's definitely interesting. Also cool, it's an all mechanologist set. I had a theory maybe that they would do that, but anyway. I think I'm going to get out of here unless anybody wants to talk about anything in chat. That would be cool with me. If that's what y'all wanted to do. Just checking on a message I got there, so kind of trailed off. It's like a special type of art to be able to do all these things and stuff. Club? Yeah, maybe it is. The Golden Club. Which is also a bar. That makes more sense than bulb reading up. Not a great name for a bar, though. The Golden Club. Maybe the richos go there. Slay J Games. Thoughts on Vincent? Any revelations? Well, yeah, a little bit. So I will I'll maybe show you all the list here. Here we go. So this is kind of what I've been working with most recently is Putrid Stirrings has been very, very good. And this is a just kind of go tall deck instead of a go wide. And that has felt pretty good. So yeah, the idea is like Howl from Beyond is like really, really good, I think, in this deck. If you've already gotten like a high value, or just any like red Rune Gate card in there, and then you're banished from hand, that turn can be Howl from Beyond. And it just opens you up to be able to potentially use creepers with something like Runic Reckoning or Envelop in Darkness to be able to, with a blue, play another something from Arsenal or something like that. But Howl from Beyond is really good. But you can do things with this deck like off of a blue. If you have a blue in hand and Howl from Beyond and attack already in banish, so you can play Envelop in Darkness, make an extra rune chant, and then play Howl from Beyond, and that's like 14 damage off of a blue card. You know, if you've like kind of set it up, so that's like really good. And then anytime you get to like pummel in this deck, it feels really, really good. And you can Creepers Tome of Findal on their turn to kind of refresh your hand, so you can kind of block and then gain some health, and then still have things to banish. So that's kind of nice. So this is what I've been working with. And the idea is, because like Deathly Wail is kind of your best engine card. And so the idea was to try to just like play a few more shadow non-attacks to get the 2 rune chance a turn. So even like at very least you like block out, save a Deathly Wail. And because you've had that engine going, you know, you can keep 1 Deathly Wail and then like still present 7 to upwards of whatever the red is, 9 damage at them. And that's like really good. And then we have just like a little sideboard package if we need to like block more, or then play like a really long game and use Requiem in conjunction with like Tome to gain like extra action points and something like Runic Reckoning and that sort of thing, and kind of set up like extra action points. Why not just run more Runic Reckonings instead of Howls? The Shadow non-attack and playable from Banish. Exactly. Yeah. So Runic is great because it is basically a 0 for 3. Like that's really awesome. But it doesn't make you a rune chant, and it doesn't trigger the second ability of Venset. So you really need X number of shadow non-attacks. So we're using Howls and Putrids for that. To when you play Deathly Wail on those turns, you don't have like Rune Blood Incantation, or even if you do, but just to get that extra life loss so you can make more rune chants. Because kind of the, you know, one of the better things about this hero is the split damage, and you can chip in quite a bit of damage when you get to have more rune chants. Yeah, she has been kind of a fun puzzle to work through. I keep hitting like a wall with her every once in a while where I'm just like, I'm not really sure what else I want to do or what the move is and that sort of thing. So that's why I kind of took a day off from playing her. But this list is feeling like pretty good. It feels pretty close to being able to like really compete, I think. But we'll see. The meta's like changing a little bit, and if we're gonna have more Icelander, then that's pretty tough. It's like that's a pretty tough matchup to have to play against. So you have 18 blues, which is like not really enough, and then if you rune gate anything, it costs you an extra resource, so kind of like really messes you up. Slay J Games, I've found the Mauve plus Envelop, Force Rune Chant plus Whale plus Pummel into a second Whale to be some of the craziest lines. Yep, end with 4 Rune Chants. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, I just don't like playing decks like that are like, well, if I can play into that or set that up, or it just happens, then it's great and I win the game. But I don't like it if it makes it like clunky. Like these 3 red pummels are tough to have in the deck, in my opinion. Switching them to yellows makes them a little bit more flexible, which is something I've considered. But even with like those big Rune Chant double Deathly Whale turns, you're still a Rune Blade and can like basically brick on your next hand. You know, it can be all red and all you have is like yellow Deathly Delight or, you know, or whatever. So it's not like, that's the biggest thing, is that she's still a Rune Blade and suffers from Rune Blade stuff and being consistent and that sort of thing. So yeah, but I think she does fine into other stuff. Yeah, it is just a super fun line. You feel like, oh, I'm so good at Flesh and Blood. You can definitely race Lexi too, which is really cool because you still have Husk and that sort of thing. But it still is like it's like a skill dependent matchup still. And your deck is a little bit less consistent than theirs, just in general, because of how specific your hands need to be. Like even if they just have a hand of all arrows, you know, they can still send 15 damage with disruption effects and you can't. You able to share the list, love the pod, would be able to love to give it a go. Yeah, totally. Let's make a personal copy of this. There you go. Enjoy that. Anyway, have fun with that. Enjoy the game. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. Thank you for listening to the pod. That's really awesome. We really, really appreciate that. If you haven't already, go check out our draft of the artwork in Dusk to Dawn and let us know in the comments section or on Twitter or wherever, or the Discord, and let us know who you think won the draft. So appreciate y'all, and maybe we'll be back with Vincent next time, or just like leave a comment on this video or whatever and let me know what kind of content, streams, what hero you all want to see be played. So yeah, appreciate y'all, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, whatever you happen to be doing. Okay, bye. Love you.